I've been just doing my own thing for like 6 years now, and these past couple years have been fucking nuts.
What do you mean when you say overnight?
Like, it didn't actually happen overnight, but when it like the shows just went from 1,000 people, and then like the next month 10,000 people, and then I just did EDC last month, and that was like 100,000 people on my set. So
And before all this, you're a CPA, right?
yeah, an accountant, desk job in Chicago. It
That's
fucking
crazy.
sucked. Yeah.
So you went to U of I?
Yep. University of Illinois.
What was it? What was it like there?
It was sweet. I did all the college bars and was in a fraternity and all that. And so I did all the shitty frat parties. So I was a terrible DJ back then.
But you were still DJing the frat parties then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I moved to Chicago, started doing like the underground parties there and whatever. And then
What are those? What's an underground Chicago party?
it's like all the parties where you can't like legally do parties, I guess. So like warehouses and shit like that.
Fuck, I
So-
gotta go to one of those.
Yeah,
those are
exactly,
different
yeah.
types.
No,
of-
you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't get into the underground party
Yeah.
scene, bro.
Probably
You're
not.
already a DJ. Bro.
I could barely
Don't
get
get don't get too into the
No, yeah.
fucking house dance music scene.
Yeah, it's probably not good
It's
for
a
me.
rabbit hole, man. It's sick though.
So where does it elevate from the underground Chicago parties?
So then you like do the clubs and stuff, but it was mostly because like I couldn't get booked at the clubs because like no one knew who I was and stuff. So it's like the DIY parties and shit like that.
When does it kind of like change where you start to get like booked?
Well, so releasing music and stuff, then your music just starts to blow up. So my first song that like really blew up was called Deep End, which was like during COVID. It was like just like a popular fucking TikTok sample that I found on the internet, which I did not expect to blow up whatsoever. And then from there, I started doing all like the illegal kind of parties in Florida during COVID because that was the spot to be. And then from there, it just all started.
So
blowing up.
you were partying a lot during COVID too?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I live in Miami. That's where I got all my friends because I was there every single weekend.
We were doing that too. We were getting so much shit. We almost got like our YouTube channel deleted. Like they sent us like an email and said like
really?
they said it was like off-platform responsibility.
Yeah, because you weren't
Yeah.
like too far away from each other or something.
No, we were just fucking like we just had to keep our business going.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we were traveling,
exactly. That's how it
partying.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna like stop playing music. I mean, that's what I do every weekend.
Yeah, you
so.
literally have no choice.
Yeah.
So did the TikTok sound that you used or you sampled, that's what really helped get your name going? Like that?
Well, kind of, because then I got signed to a big label called Defected that's in the UK, and then from there, like, kind of like that put like my name out there, and then from there I released a new song like every 3 weeks for like 2 years straight.
Yeah.
And then it was just
Yeah.
And where do you
Crazy,
drop?
crazy.
Were you dropping like the tracks on at that time, like all platforms?
all
or-
platforms.
all
Yeah, so I was
platforms.
already signed a label as like starting from 2016. So
Okay.
I've been around for a minute, but all it takes is like that one big break in this, and then
What was that convo like of like telling them you're gonna quit your job?
It was a tough combo, but I mean, I already lived on my own at that point, and I was already, accountant, so I can kind of just do whatever I want. So they trust me, but yeah, I mean, if I had a kid and he told me he was going to be a DJ, I'd be like, what
Of
the
course,
fuck are you
it's
doing,
probably the
bro?
worst thing you could tell your parents. In all honesty, like anything else, even now, like a YouTuber might. It's
No,
like a DJ. They're
no,
like, what
yeah,
the fuck?
they'd rather have me have like an OnlyFans or some shit than
Yeah,
be a DJ. But no, it obviously worked out all right.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Has it changed? Like, were you pulling the way you were when you were a CPA, like you do now? Probably not, right?
When I was a CPA, I had a girlfriend and stuff. So and then as soon as that went full time DJ, I'm like, that's not working out.